What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be trying to make a Planet Fitness. Now, as of right now, this will not have an interior. As you see, it is empty, but that may change. I really don't know. But yeah, here it is, in all of its Planet Fitness glory. The right wall isn't blank, I swear. But I'll talk about windows more because they're kind of weird. I don't know what I wanted to do with them. But anyway, here's the build. And with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Here are all the materials we're needing for this build. You need, for the black banners, you need a loom, and you need white, black, and magenta dye. And yeah, that's everything, or should be. Alrighty, so the space we need for this is a 48 by 36. I will also add, I remember you need brick walls and sandstone walls, which you can actually see at the left of my screen. But the materials we need to start off anyway are birch planks, bricks, granite, black stained glass pens, polished black stone walls, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, stripped crimson stem or hyphae, doesn't matter. I always like to use the log or wood version, I should say, instead, which in this instance is the hyphae. And we'll go with, what will we go with? I really don't know. Bone blocks, I don't freaking know. That's probably a really bad one to pick, but too late. Starting from the front left-hand corner of your 48 by 36 grid golf. You may start from the front right. The front is completely symmetrical with the exception of the logo and obviously the sidewalls, but that's not the front. You want to start by counting back by 3 and right by 1, and going right, you'll just place 2 birch planks. Bring either birch plank back by 1, and then each birch plank from there up by 1. So you have a 2 by 2 by 2. From that, you will go up with 11 brick blocks. I think I just counted that right. I sometimes forget how counting works. From the back inner birch plank, you want to bring it right with 11 granite. Seems like the number for this build is 11, noted. Going left to right or right to left on top of that row of granite does not matter. You will place 2 black stained glass pans, polished black stone wall, 2 black stained glass pans, polished black stone wall, 2 black stained glass pans, polished black stone wall, and then 2 black stained glass pans. Copy that row one more time. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. And then on top of that, you will just place a row of smooth quartz stairs, facing forward, preferably. We're just going to keep building this wall up, because we might as well. On top of that, you'll place a sideways row of stripped crimson hyphae that will be facing left to right, or stem. Whatever you want it to be, I guess. On top of that, you want to place a row of smooth quartz blocks. And then the next row will be back to the pattern, left to right or right to left on top of that, doesn't matter. Place 3 black stained glass pans, polished black stone wall, 3 black stained glass pans, polished black stone wall, and then 3 black stained glass pans. Copy that row 3 more times. And it'll almost be in the wall, I swear. Not really. Actually, we are. We're 2 rows away from being done this particular segment, at least. Which is always good. And then you want to place a row of smooth quartz stairs on top of that, facing forward again. Finally, on top of that, you'll place a row of sideways stripped crimson hyphae again. And that will be your wall done. This particular point, things get complicated because we don't have the inventory space to actually do the middle segment. So I'm feeling like we work actually across the top and then just work down after that, which you'll see what I mean in a second here. And by in a second, I mean right now. Right of this row, you want to place along the floor 3 birch planks moving right. You'll take the left and right birch planks and bring them each forward by 1 to create this kind of N shape like so. You'll ignore the middle birch plank for now, and you want to bring each side birch plank up by 1. Then from there, you want to go up and place 8 bricks on top of each of the 2 tall birch planks. you should end in line with your, or just below the line of your top row of smooth quartz stairs. You want to bring these smooth quartz stairs across this shape, although this is kind of a particularly weird way. You will bring it right with a stair that I guess you'll make facing left, and then you'll bring it forward, then right over the gap, and then you'll bring it back on this side here. And then you'll just place 2 rows of bricks on top of the smooth quartz stairs that are just chilling there like so. Filling the gap in the middle in with birch planks. We will add the light in this later. There is a light. I forgot to mention that, I guess. I'm actually going to place... I'm noticing the lighting, so I'm going to place a birch plank there, which will just make those stairs not let any light through, and it'll look a little bit better. Not really a huge thing, but if you are a Bedrock player, I would keep those things in mind. I don't think Java has the problem. Again, I have said I wanted to check, but I keep forgetting. So what we can do now is we can actually take that row of smooth quartz stairs... And you should have 2 blocks here on the right available. Like this, that are just in line with the brick, or whatever. You'll take the back one, and you will extend it right with... Hold on, I, forgot how to do math. You'll bring it right with what should be 15 smooth quartz stairs, all facing forward. And then you'll go forward by 1 that is facing left, I guess, and then you'll go right 2... back 1, which I'll have that one face right there, and then you will go right by 11 from that one. That will end up just shy of that block, which it doesn't matter particularly for you, it just, means that we kind of know what we're doing here. So, the pillar we have on the left here, I guess it's the innermost pillar, I guess it's the rightmost of the pillars we've made. But you want to copy that onto these smooth quartz stairs here, where I told you to bring it out a row. So I'll place the little, I guess, U-shape now of bricks on top, and then I'll bring the left and right stairs down to the ground with brick, making sure the bottom 2 blocks are birch planks. It's not particularly complicated, it is just copy-paste. And then again, fill in that center row a block back in with birch planks, and I'm gonna go behind the stairs again for the lighting. Oh my god, just like this. So what you can do now is underneath the smooth quartz blocks here, or stairs here, excuse me, in the middle, you want to, from the left and right, you want to go in and place 3 black stained glass pans on either side, a polished black stone wall, and then a downward facing bone block. That will leave you with 4 blocks in the middle if you want to count and confirm everything is correct. If you end up there with a number that is not 4, just honestly change where the pillar is placed and where those stairs end up being. If you have exactly what I have right there as far as the middle, and it's like, that's a 5 block gap, just shorten the stairs by a block, no one will know. You'll then copy that particular row down 3 more times, ensuring you do leave the gap, although I don't know particularly why you would fill it in if I told you to copy the air, but, that's besides the point. Unless you're, filling it in with actually air, but I don't think you can get air blocks anymore in Minecraft. I know you used to be able to, through some unforsaken ways. Anyway, underneath that, you'll place a full row of smooth quartz blocks that will, in fact, close off that gap. So you'll be left with a 4x4. That will be filled in with magenta concrete later, just so the logo has something that it can actually impede on rather than blocking a window. Because I didn't want to have it all the way up, because I thought that the top being too tall looked stupid, and I wanted it to be longer than it was tall, which I don't know if it is, but that's besides the point. So we can, I guess, ignore this now and we can move on to the right. We'll come back to finish the bottom later, just we don't have the materials for it. So we'll do the right side here. From this back right birch plank on this pillar, you will go right and place 11 granite. And then 2 birch planks. Bring either birch plank forward by 1, and then each birch plank from there up by 1, and this should be fairly familiar. You'll then bring each birch plank up with 11 bricks. So you'll be 2 taller than your smooth quartz stair row, if that particularly matters. I will instruct this again, but if you don't feel like listening to me rambling, you'll take this left wall and copy it over here on the right. So, bottom row going left to right or right to left, doesn't matter. 2 pans, wall, 2 pans, wall, 2 pans, wall, 2 pans. And then again, copy that row 1 more time. Just like this. Then you'll place a row of smooth quartz stairs on top. Then a row of sideways stripped crimson hyphae. Then a row of smooth quartz blocks, and then we just have 4 rows, which will do the same thing in each of the 4. Again, going left to right or right to left, doesn't matter. 3 pans, wall, 3 pans, wall, and then 3 pans. And again, you will copy this in, I guess, 3 more times going up. Just like so. Almost somewhere. That's a sentence. Almost somewhere. So you'll have this. On top of the row of smooth quartz stairs, you'll place another row of sideways strip crimson hyphae to give you this. And it looks kind of weird. I was seeing concepts was making the refresh Chick-fil-A, and it had like this. It reminds me of that for some reason, where you have like an opening into here, and it's just like a drive-through. It's very weird. Anyway. Yeah, let's do the right wall first, because the right wall has some things going on. So, what do we do, actually? You get rid of your bone blocks, and that's like all we can technically get rid of, but we'll probably have to get rid of something else here. Hold on. Let's just get all black stained glass blocks and kind of work with what we have here. So from the inner corner of birch planks here, you'll go back and place 4 granite, and then behind that a polished black stone wall. Bring that wall left with a black glass, then go back 1, leave a gap of 2 for now. 2 glass blocks, right with a polished black stone wall, and then you'll go back with granite. I don't know how many, I gotta count real quick. You'll go back with 18 granite. Just like so. We'll do the pillar at the back now, we might as well. Going back from the granite, you'll place 2 birch planks. Bring either one right by 1. Bring each plank up by 1 from there, and then go up from that with your 11 bricks. And we'll be 3/4 of the way done our corners. That's something. Even though we're not 1/4 of the way done the build, but that's not particularly the point. So you should have this. You'll bring the black stained glass blocks along with the polished black stone walls, each up by 2. And you'll, I guess, connect the black glass together at that top row, so you'll have this. Place 2 rows of smooth quartz on the granite. I almost just said 2 rows of granite on the smooth quartz, but that would not be it quite. So you'll end up with this. On top of specifically the smooth quartz, you'll place smooth quartz stairs facing out. Do not go over the gap just yet. Because over the gap, you want to place instead upside down smooth quartz stairs on top like so. My goodness gracious. Okay, well, we'll place the row of strip crimson hyphae. We will have to break some of it, but just place your sideways row on top of the stairs. Because there is one of those, like, black concrete overhangs on this side that we'll need to make. But on top of the strip crimson hyphae, you'll then place a row of smooth quartz. Going front to back, you will place 3 black stained glass pans, polished black stone wall, 3 pans, polished black stone wall, and then 3 pans, and the rest of the row will just be smooth quartz. You'll then again copy that row 3 more times. A lot of 11s and 3s in this build. That's my my discovery. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm so glad I placed that properly with 0 mistakes. Classic Minecraft moment. And then from there, you'll place a row of smooth quartz stairs on top of your whole row, and then your strip crimson hyphae again. Remember this wall pattern because you're never going to live it down. Actually, do we want to finish it right now? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I feel like we should finish all of our walls. So, really the only thing this particularly entails is doing the back and left walls. So if you take either inner corner of the back right and front left pillars, you'll take the birch and just bring them in with granite until they almost connect. You want them to touch diagonally, but you don't actually want to connect them. Like this. You'll place a birch plank in the corner and bring it out on either side by 1, and then just fill in the remainder of the space to make a 2x2. Bring that whole thing up with birch, or the whole birch 2x2 up with more birch, and then up with 11 rows of bricks. And it will give you something or other, I don't really know. I'll give you this. So, for the wall pattern, I'm just going to say it right now. Head to wherever you want to start it, I guess. And from the granite, you will go up and place. You will place 2 rows of smooth quartz, a row of smooth quartz stairs, then your sideways strip crimson hyphae, then 5 smooth quartz block rows, smooth quartz stairs, and then again your sideways strip crimson hyphae. And you'll do this all the way around just the build, or I guess the 2 walls you have to do. And that's about all that is issued there. You can add windows wherever, I guess. I didn't because, again, with the interior, I don't particularly know. I've never been inside of a Planet Fitness. But I saw, like, there was windows. I think on the build, or the image I was looking at, there were not windows on the left, but there was one on the right, kind of where I have it. But yeah, it just depends on how you end up arranging everything inside, whether or not you want windows on the side, and if you have any other buildings around this, because I do take it this wouldn't necessarily be a freestanding building. I guess it could be, but I don't particularly see it as being one. I feel like it would be one that, like, on the outside of a shopping center, where I guess it would be freestanding at that point. But, like, I guess a strip mall, as people call it. Or just be, like, closer to the main road or whatever, and it just kind of, you know, is chilling there on its own. Or it could be part of the strip mall, I don't know. I guess either works. But yeah, then you will have almost all of your walls done. Just the front has to be done, and the right needs to be tampered with, I guess. So you should have this. There's the size of your building. It is a 2-story building, in case that wasn't clear yet, I guess. But yeah, what can we get rid of now? You can get rid of your granite, bricks, and birch planks, and you can get out dark oak doors, polished blackstone blocks, and we'll go black concrete. Let's start on the right side here to just do this little area. You'll place doors in the door, or dark oak doors in the kind of gap in the black glass right there. You will bring out the the strip crimson hyphae with black concrete just above where the upside down smooth quartz stairs are. And that whole row can actually be brought out in an additional row. The first row you placed will be extended off either side an additional 2. And then I would break all the strip crimson hyphae that's visible from the underside inside of this black concrete, along with going 1 additional row out. Which will leave you with 1 strip crimson hyphae on the front that is just kind of standing there. We don't have the walls for this yet, so we'll just come back here in a little bit. But head to the front now. And we can focus on the bottom. So starting from the either right or left side, you want to be on this back birch plank. It doesn't matter. You will count back diagonally in by 1 and place a black glass. Bring it right by 1 from my angle. If you're on the other side, it'll be left. Then go again. I'll just keep saying right. Forward diagonally, right with a polished blackstone. Back diagonally, right with a black glass. Right 1. Forward diagonally, right with a polished blackstone. Then back diagonally, right with a dark oak door. Right 1. Forward diagonally, right with a polished blackstone. Back diagonally, right with a black glass. Right 1. Forward diagonally, right with a polished blackstone. Back diagonally, right with a black glass, and right by 1. You can, from that point, bring each black glass up by 2. And the dark oak door can be brought up with 1 black glass per door. She'll end up with this. You'll bring each polished blackstone from there up by 3, so it's 1 taller than the black glass. And then you'll connect those top polished blackstones together with upside down smooth quartz stairs facing forward. A lot of stairs in this build. On top of that, you can place a row of black concrete, which will kind of just slot itself in there like so. And you'll bring that row of black concrete forward with 2 rows. Then, doing your best to count it, because it's impossible to count, you'll leave 2 off the left and right and just place black concrete in the middle. If you want, you can use like the crimson or something and just place 1, 2, and then, you know, fill in the rest from there. And then in front of that, you'll do the same thing, but this time leaving 3 off either side, and it should be 4 black concrete in the middle, like so. I feel like this is probably a good point to just clear our inventory. Yeah, I feel like this might be a good point, because I'm realizing we do need the birch planks and bricks again. So, starting off, you want to get out, you guessed it, birch planks, and you also guessed it, bricks, torches, sea lanterns, dark oak trapdoors, magenta concrete, light gray terracotta, sandstone walls, and brick walls. And we'll start where we are, yeah, I guess. You want to take the, like, little pane of glass left and right of the door here, these particular ones, and if you take the outer row, you'll count to the 3rd block forward, which should be this one, where you'll place a birch plank. On top of that, place 3 bricks, and then you will take... I'll give you a second, actually. And then you'll take the middle brick and place a torch in front. Let's do the pillars on the right one as well. It is essentially on the row of granite and smooth quartz just right and left of the doorway here. You'll place a sandstone wall in line with the granite. Sandstone wall, whatever. I think I said that. And then you'll place 3 brick walls on top from there, which will connect into the black concrete. That one's not quite as big, but, you know, it does the job. And you cannot place torches on walls, unfortunately, although I feel like you should be able to. I feel like that'd be really cool. I don't know. Head back to the front because we need to finish up here. We'll start with the pillars with the birch in the middle. You want to take the row of the birch plank that is in line with the row of smooth quartz just underneath the 2nd story windows. And you will take this birch plank and you'll break it on either side and place a sea lantern in its spot. In front of it, place a dark oak trapdoor opened up against it to kind of hide the sea lantern, but it will still give you the light. Moving up, you will take this 4x4 square in the middle between these 2 windows and just fill it with magenta concrete. If you don't like the magenta, you could use strip crimson or alternatively light gray terracotta, or even like black concrete or something to kind of match the vibe of the windows. Anyway, on top of the middle smooth quartz stairs here, you will just place 2 rows of light gray terracotta. Like so. You can clear your inventory, and it's time to do the logo. Now, for the logo, you need black concrete, polished black stone wall, or stairs, excuse me, not walls, bamboo stairs, bamboo slabs, which we'll also end up using for planks. Here's a fun one. Wither skeleton skulls. And then you need your black banners along with a loom, and you will need your dye, but since we don't have enough, we'll just worry about it after we get the logo done. Or the rest of the logo, I guess. So, to start, you want to be on, not the top row of magenta, but you want to be 1 row down. And off of the middle 2 magenta, you'll place black concrete. Left and right of that 2 black concrete, you'll place upside down polished black stone stairs facing away like so. Place a row of black concrete on top. And then going left to right on top of that, you'll place 2 black concrete, a bamboo plank, and a black concrete. Next row on the left and right black concrete, you'll place polished black stone stairs facing away from each other, and then in the middle 2 blocks, you'll just place bamboo planks. On top of the left bamboo plank, you'll place a bamboo slab, and on top of the right one, you'll place a bamboo stair facing left. Here's where it gets a little bit weird. Off of the sides of this particular wheel, you will place wither skeleton skulls off of the blocks. It'll be off of both the stairs and the black concrete. On top of the polished black stone stairs at the top, you'll also place wither skeleton skulls just sitting on them, which I will also have facing out just so we have that kind of texture all the same. You can't make the texture the same as the bottom ones, though, because you place them off of the magenta concrete, which makes them the closest to the black concrete and stairs, but it still isn't quite touching. This is like a cog or a gear or something of the like. It's basically the same thing. Now it's time to smack your loom on the floor extremely aggressively, and you can get rid of everything, but you do need specifically 2 black banners, and I will only get 2 because I'm just smart and will make 0 mistakes. You want to get out white dye, black dye and magenta dye, as I mentioned in the intro, and you'll put in your first black banner, and we're going to make the P. Put in your white dye and do the line down the right, which is Pale Sinister. Take out your white and put in a black dye and do the full bottom half black, which is Perfess inverted. Put back in your white and you'll do the line through the middle, which is Fess. Line across the top, which is Chief Fess, and then line down the left, which is Pale Dexter. I'm going to just hold it aside and we'll worry about the magenta at the same time for both, because it's better that way, definitely. For the F, you'll do the line down the left, which is Pale Dexter. Line across top, which is Chief Fess, and then line through the middle, which is Fess. Basically the same thing, just with like 2 extra steps for the P. Then you can put both back in, obviously not at the same time, with your magenta dye, and we'll do the outline, which is Borger, or something like that, I don't know. And it will give you a P and an F, with some fancy things going on. If you go up to your logo, you will take the bottom bamboo plank here on the right and place your F banner on it, and left of that you'll place your P banner. And that is your Planet Fitness logo. Nice. For the ceiling, you need, technically speaking, or I guess roof, you need 3 things. You need sandstone, sandstone stairs, and smooth quartz stairs. Now, this isn't particularly normal roof things. You want to just place on top of your front, left, and right walls a row of sandstone just going across the top. I'll also place it on the 4 brick pillars because, yeah, but it's mainly just the strip Crimson Hi-Fi. And I guess the Lycra Terracotta in the middle I will as well, because you really need to anyway, at some point. We might as well just make it now. This is particularly where it gets a little bit strange, though. You will take the upper section of sandstone, and specifically the left and right rows, and you'll just bring them back with sandstone. I actually missed this side here. But you'll bring them back with sandstone until you're in line with the back of the build on both sides. It'll make sense in a second, probably. You'll then connect those back sandstones together, which they will be kind of floating, which is fine, but you'll have this. Below each of those sandstone blocks, you will place an upside-down smooth quartz stair that just faces back. And then on top of the rest of the strips, Crimson Hi-Fi, you'll just place sandstone. You may want to fill it all in with sandstone first, so you don't have the problem with the stairs getting in your way, but I'm going to do the stairs first anyway, because I just don't care. But you want to go around all these sandstone and place upside-down sandstone stairs going around. On the back, you will just kind of stop abruptly once you hit where the upside-down stairs are. You're not going to curl them in or anything like this, you're just going to kind of stop. And it will create a kind of sharp edge, but that is fine. I think it's better that way. Wow, I missed another pillar. God, I just, like, was not, like, using my eyes, apparently. I missed, like, 4 things. I guess, yeah, I did miss 4, didn't I? I don't know how to count to 4. It's a lot of work. I missed some number that is more than 1. I know that. Oh, okay, that's cool. And yeah. And then if you really don't want to watch me fill in a roof, you can just leave, I guess. I don't know, you don't particularly need to see this part, because it's just filling it in with sandstone, spoiler alert. Or you can, it doesn't matter, I guess. I gotta do this, though. Oh, God. Almost there, I guess. And, okay, well, there's still another side, but that's particularly not my point. There we go. So yeah, there's what your build will look like when it's done. I say it looks pretty good, but I guess I am biased at times. You then want to fill in your roof with sandstone, just in line with both, I guess, rows of stairs. Obviously, you're filling in the very middle at the upper level and the sides at the lower level, because that's how that works, I suppose. But yeah, anything fun to talk about? No, not particularly, I don't think. I have a lot more things ready, which is fun. I don't know when this is getting released, probably soon. Soonly? That's a word. Shortly after this gets uploaded for members and recorded. But, or I guess the other way around, recorded and then uploaded for members. But, we'll see. I'm like trying to figure out if I can hint at any project, but I think the only, well, definitely the only project at this point, tutorial-wise, that has been, that I'm working on has already been announced, so, guess I can't hit you with the extra, or the extra secret. I have so many things, though, it's crazy. I have, like, I have a good mix, though, of city and game builds. But I've been making more game builds, I feel like. I haven't really been working on tutorial builds a whole ton. Although I guess I have refresh. Refresh and statues is, like, alone 60% of what I have ready. It's great. Not really. The statues take an hour each, which kind of sucks. And then the refresh is cool, I guess. I don't know. But I'm on Walmart now, so that's not going to be fun. Although hopefully by the time you're seeing this, Walmart will be at least finished building-wise. It won't be recorded because, like, yeah. Although I frankly doubt I'm finishing it in that time. Anyway, once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior of your Planet Fitness complete. Again, probably no interior, but we'll see how I'm feeling. I'm not particularly big on making gyms. They kind of bore me, in case that isn't obvious in real life. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.